Case number 23CR40779.
All right, here's the setup. This is a probation violation hearing, and for Ohio courts, that's a big deal. The defendant isn't being retried for the original crime. This hearing is about one question. Did she break the rules of her supervision? Miss too many check-ins, fail drug tests, ignore court orders, and that second chance can disappear fast. Watch the judge closely here. He's measuring credibility from the very first answer.
All right, Ms. Burton, do you understand those allegations?
Yes, sir.
You have a right to be represented by counsel. If you cannot afford an attorney, we'll appoint one for you. Do you have the funds to hire an attorney?
Yes.
You want me to appoint you one?
Yes.
All right. I need you to sign this affidavit of indigency for me, please. All right, the court will find that you are indigent for the purposes of retaining counsel, and I will appoint Attorney James Staton to represent you in this matter. The court finds that there is probable cause you have violated the terms of your supervision. I will set this for a final hearing and hold you in the Warren County Jail pending that final hearing.
You said I have to sit in jail?
I can't hear you, ma'am.
I have to sit in Warren County?
That's correct. When did I judicially release you? January 25, is that right?
January 24th of 2025, yes.
I mean, this is a pretty serious, these are serious allegations. I mean,
Sir, I couldn't make it because I had my kids. I had no transportation. I communicate with my probation officer on a daily when stuff happens. I don't just be leaving. I told her I was going to, I never run. I always turn myself in.
I understand. She's given me her recommendation.
I just got my kids back. I just got my kids back. And they're going to be taken back from me on Friday if I'm not there.
Where are they right now?
Right now, my mom is watching them. My mom and my sister.
Why would they take them if your mom has them?
Because I just got custody back of my kids. I just got custody back of my children, and I'm 8 months pregnant.
Where do you live?
I live in Trotwood, Ohio. This Dayton area.
And now the case shifts from legal procedure to human stakes. She's saying three things that immediately change the emotional temperature in the courtroom. She just regained custody of her kids, she's 8 months pregnant, and jail could cost her everything. That's powerful. But here's the legal reality. Hardship alone doesn't erase a violation. The judge now has to decide something difficult. Is this a pattern of irresponsibility or a person genuinely drowning in life circumstances?
If I release you, how are you going to get back here? If all these problems are from you not having transportation, how are you going to get back here?
Well,
I know where you're at right now, and I can get you here for court.
That's the thing. Friday the truck was down. I explained to her that we have a truck. Me and my child's father have a truck. The truck get broke down sometimes. He works third shift. He finally got it fixed, so that's why I keep in contact with her when these situations happen. It's not all the time, and then sometimes I said I was just working. I pay for Ubers. He pays for Ubers if I need to. My mom is assistance. It was just that last couple times I've told her, like, okay, I might be late. I might have to reschedule a day, and then we make it up here. It's just Friday. She said
But this has happened more than just a couple times.
This only happened twice. We've had to reschedule twice, 2 appointments twice. And that second appointment, I was able to come when she had rescheduled it that following week.
Your Honor, we rescheduled after she missed her appointment on the 8th, and then we rescheduled to the 21st. She missed that appointment And at that point, because we had already gone a month without being able to visit each other over a month since our last visit was in April, I had issued the order to report court Friday. And when she didn't show, I issued the warrant, which she was texting me, but I told her I had no option.
Like, we have a truck now. He works third shift. They got me on part-time maternity leave, so I get my funds too because I have my kids. I get cash assistance through the courthouse in Clark County with my kids' cases. I have the access. It was just Friday.
Stop. Aren't there funds available for transportation for her under?
Things like that when they are doing things that
She's not eligible for like Uber cards or anything?
No, I don't believe so. I think that's only accessible with like reactor recovery court. If I recall correctly. I'm not sure though.
All right. What I'm going to do today, Ms. Burton, I understand.
This right here is the turning point. Notice the judge asking about transportation assistance. That's not small talk. He's testing whether the system gave her a realistic path to comply. And judges often care about one thing more than excuses: effort. Did you try every option? Did you communicate? Did you do everything possible? Because in court, I couldn't and I didn't try hard enough.
Today on electronically monitored house arrest. Here's the thing. I don't know what your situation is at home. There's marijuana use too, which is also a violation of my order. I will tell you that if I had someone who had the authority to send me back to prison that hanging over my head, I'd be jumping through some hoops to get to where I needed to be. That's just me, but I don't know. It just seems to me like, but I don't know your situation. I will release you today on monitor. We're going to get a court date for this final hearing and decide what to do. But if you don't show up, there's not going to be any question about what I'm going to do, right? And this marijuana thing better stop. Has she completed her treatment?
She completed STAR successfully. She had no aftercare recommendations with them. Most of the things with her was behavioral, which we had worked on mostly through rapport building.
Has she done T4C?
She did that in STAR, yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'll order you released today on monitor, and I'll see you in a week or so.
Wow, she gets another chance. But make no mistake, this wasn't mercy without warning. This was mercy.